Hello and welcome to this week's Live Local and Loud with me, Kevin Gaughan. On this week's show, I shall be chatting to young Sean Eliazah, and we'll be chatting about his electro dance tunes and playing his latest music. And we'll also be playing lots of homegrown tunes by local bands. Hello, hope you're all well and are having a great week. Right, let's kick this week's show off from one of our favourite local indie punkster bands, the People Assembly, and hot off the press, just released a couple of days ago, but its first ever radio play was on this very show a couple of months ago. It's Trojan Staffy by the People Assembly.
Send it.
That was the wonderful lads from local indie punksters People Assembly and Trojan Staffy. Just realised we were chatting about that very song when I was chatting to them. It was last July now, July 2022, on this very show. We were chatting about that song and they hadn't released it then, but they just released it literally 3 days ago. So it's taken, about 10 months to release it. But excellent stuff. What a track. Anyway, let's crack on. So now it's going to be a little bit of the Jessie Wright Band, a young lady who I saw at the Sound House at the weekend. I think it was Saturday, and she was supporting the Whiskey Rebellion, which was a fantastic gig. Really, really, really good lineup as well. It also had Not My Good Arm as well. They were also supporting. So yeah, that was a great gig last weekend. But most of all, I saw this young lady, Jessie Wright, and here's her song, Shadows.
You're like a shadow that's always there, but I can't touch. That follows me, but I can't help. Give me a little truth, save me from falling. You walk and night, oh, you smile and I cry. And if a shadow tries to follow you, you ignore it. If secrecy relies on you take care. Give me a little truth, save me from falling. You walk and night, oh, you smile and I cry. Oh, you're everywhere, I'm still nowhere to be found. You're still everywhere, and I'm still nowhere to be found. You're still everywhere, and I'm still nowhere to be found. Oh baby, you're everywhere, and I'm still nowhere to be found. You're still everywhere, and I'm still nowhere to be found. Baby, ain't nowhere to be found. 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 Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Nowhere to be found.
That was the wonderful voice of Jessie Wright and her band. Absolutely fantastic stuff. As I say, I saw her last weekend at the Sunny Sound House in sunny Leicester, and what a great gig that was, supporting the Whiskey Rebellion. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so let's have a latest release from Jay, just released just a couple of weeks ago, a few days ago in fact. I think he's just chilling in this one. Nice chilled out vibes. So it's from local R&B rapper himself, Jay, and Release.
I need to let go. I need a release. My head to my toes. I'm feeding the beat. Man, I wake up early in the morning, music on my mind, on my heart that I'm pouring into this. I give to this all that is important. On my knees, my G, so please proceed with caution. In here for the portion, I want the whole cake, homemade. I put so much trust into women, now they're so fake. These oats mate, next to no money, so snowflakes. I can't understand fully why you so false, mate. Like on my days, I was never raised to chase nothing less than chilling in the Everglades. Lyrically featherweight, what makes you think you delegate? We're making history, so when they talk, they tell of grace. Like it was J-Lo, JD, Jamie or J. In school, this motherfucker said he's paving the way, slaving away. No limits to the money we can make in a day. Making a day, making a day. I need to let go. I need a release. My head to my toe. I'm feeding the beat. I need to let go. I need a release. My head to my toe. I'm feeding the beat. I like to keep busy, something to put my time in. Two, when that cake you baked, it needs icing. Dude, I've been trying, but life has been dividing. Move out of the way, put a little bit of life in. You rub so high, why you been crying? Who's to blame now? These sights are enlightening. Moods will fly round, put you down and it's frightening. Moves away again and it's hype that you're writing. Don't let it get in the way, feeling like someone to say. Every day you say, running a race, wait for the fool, setting the pace. Came for the bro, hitting the face, till like a fool getting to place. Man, there's so much to learn and so much to burn. I've been setting my ways, wanna be jetting away, letting them say what they really want to. Man ain't getting away, man ain't getting away, cause everybody's free. So open up your mind and tell me what you can see. Cause I need to let go, I need a release. My head to my toe, I'm feeding the beat. I need to let go, I need a release. My head to my toe, I'm feeding the beat.
That was the latest chilled out banger from local singer, songwriter, rapper himself, Jay, and Release. Yeah, love that tune. Okay, now feeling a little bit nostalgic. Here's a blast from the past. One of my favourite bands from must be about 10 years ago on the local circuit. It's The Midbeats and This Old Town.
Let me tell you my confusion. Let me tell you when I'm losing control. Let me tell you there's no future. Well, there's no future in this town I call home. That's when I know I will try to leave the town I know. I always see the same old faces. It always seems to be the people I know. And all those streets and all those places, it's all those places that we all used to roam. That's when I know I will try to leave the town I know. I know that I will try to leave this town, but I know so hard. Well, I know that this old town will try to bring me down. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Whilst then it's rather sad to see it go. Yeah, well, I don't know. There's nothing about the landscape. Graffiti on the walls and solvents in the park. Drinking is the only concept. The only concept that we all seem to know. That's when I know I will try to leave the town I know. Confusion. Let me tell you when I'm losing control. That's when I know that they will only try to bring you down, 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 down.
That was the Midbeats from about 1 decade ago, 2013-ish anyway. The Midbeats and This Old Town. Okay, so now let's have the very latest tune from April 33, rocking things up a bit now, and Not the Saviour.
That I'm worthy. If you spent 5 minutes inside my head, you say I've got the power, I'm a hero. Then why can't I get out of bed? The well of my self-belief runs dry before I filled a single cup. Straining my hands bloody on my own bootstraps. I will never be enough. 'Cause I sink when I try to walk on water. Touch a leper, I'm a leper too. Nail me high, my sins won't be forgiven. Bury me and I'll lay there in the tomb. Say that you have found all the answers, and is it true just because you say? Tell me you don't need no validation about 20 times a day. Is your invincible, all-conquering soul here to help me climb out of hell? Or do you, like everyone like you, just have something to sell? 'Cause you sink when you try to walk on water. Touch a leper, you're a leper too. Nail you high, your sins won't be forgiven. Bury you, and you'll lay there in the tomb. Of trying, is the world any better than before? Each revolution that comes around just moves oppression from here to there. The problem is never them, it's us. From such great hope back to despair. 'Cause we sink when we try to walk on water. Touch a leper, then we're lepers too. Nail us high, no sins will be forgiven. Bury us, and we'll lay there in the tomb. We sink when we try to walk on water. Touch a leper, then we're lepers too. Nail us high, no sins will be forgiven. Bury us, and we'll lay there in the tomb.
That was the very latest dark and mysterious number from local industrial rock band April 33. That tune, I think, was released just a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, quite enjoyed that. So now it's time for this week's little interview where I'm chatting to young Sean Eliazah. But first of all, let's play his tune, Don't Miss Your Train.
There was a man who wanted to ride the train, to ride away from the pain, but he just couldn't get away. We're close to further notice. Did you not see the sign? Did you not see the clouds? There ain't no sunshine. What you gonna do about it? Don't miss your train. Don't wait around. What you gonna do about it? Don't miss your train. Don't wait around. You need to live your life, and you can't keep trying to hide. And you need to pay attention, 'cause you might just miss the sign. What you gonna do about it? Don't miss your train. Don't wait around. What you gotta do about it? Don't miss your train. Don't miss your train. When you wanna stay in your lane. There was a man who wanted to ride the train, to ride away from the pain, but he just couldn't get away. Close to further notice. Did you not see the sign? Did you not see the clouds? There ain't no sunshine. What you gonna do about it? Don't miss your train. Don't wait around. What you gonna do about it? Don't miss your train. Don't wait around. Oh. You need to live your life, and you can't keep trying to hide. And you need to pay attention, 'cause you might just miss the sign. What you gonna do about it?
That was Don't Miss Your Train by the awesome Sean Eliazah, who is this week's special guest here on Live, Local and Loud, complete with his mixer and engineer, Mark. Hello both. How the devil are you today?
Great.
Very good.
Excellent. So
good.
just thank you very much for chatting with me here today on Live, Local and Loud. I can't wait to be chatting about your songs actually that we play. We actually play them a few times here on Live, Local and Loud, so it'd be great. Sean, now you, to me, looking at your picture, you probably won't know who he is. You look like one of my old heroes, Phil Lynott from Thin Lizzy. Have people said that to you before?
Yep, they have. I see it. Yeah, I do look a bit like him, actually.
Excellent. So, and you look like a much younger version of him, actually, in the old days. So, just briefly tell us, how did you get into making music, and at what sort of age were you?
I'd say I started making music when I was quite small. I mean, I'd say around. I started making songs probably at around 16. I was kind of singing a bit before that. In school and stuff, in plays. Like I remember when I was in primary school, I sang in a play, and I think from that point I kind of liked singing when I was about 7 or 8. So ever since that point, I decided I might write songs and do some singing.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, okay. And we've just played Don't Miss Your Train. I'm wondering, is it a metaphor for something, or is it actually about missing your train?
It's a metaphor for not missing your opportunities in life, and life is a journey, as it were, and it's often thought of as a train journey a lot of the time. in media and different interpretations. So that was kind of why I went with that.
Oh, so it is a metaphor. Oh, right. Okay, brilliant. And I must admit, your music is quite interesting, isn't it? It's slightly different from the norm. So what sort of influences have you got?
As for my influences, it's like The Cure, Nirvana, Michael Jackson, all kinds of grungy rock, anything that I can get my hands on. Basically, I listen to Adele,
Right.
Eminem. I've got a lot of influences from very broad genres, basically.
But not Thin Lizzy,
I mean, I do like Thin Lizzy.
because you can hear the rocky influence on some of your songs, especially the last one that we're going to play, your latest. But we'll talk about that later. And so, Mark, yes, I don't think I've spoken to a mixer engineer on Live Local and Loud before. So is it how does the mixing process happen? I often wonder.
We usually start with Sean will be playing something on the keyboard and maybe singing something, and he'll have a little bit of it. He'd say, "Oh, well, what do you think of this?" Oh, yeah, that's nice. So we'll put on a beat then that's same speed, decide on the tempo, and then we'll start recording from there. We'll try and record the melodies and the bass, and then.
And is Sean present in your sessions as well? So he's got input at that stage as well.
Oh well, he's playing the music.
I see.
I mean, Sean is able to play anything he's a lot. I mean, I can play a little bit, but I mean, I can't play at all in comparison to Sean.
All right.
He's very good at picking up a melody and playing it. I mean, if I sang something, he can play it just by ear.
That's amazing, isn't it?
So it's a pretty handy ability.
So are you like a musical family or not?
Oh yeah. Sean's mum. I mean, I met Sean's mother in the studio. Really, she was singing for me at that time.
Ah, right.
30 years ago, I met her.
Because you're also am I right in thinking that you're in the band as well? You've got a band together.
Oh well, I don't play with Sean's band. Sean plays in bands from his college.
Ah.
He's studying musical performance in Leicester College, and there's a lot of musicians obviously in his course, and as part of the course they have to form bands and perform. They perform live every couple of months, and they have to do 3 or 4 songs. So. But hopefully a couple of bands will come out of that.
So Sean, presumably then that means this I think this area, Leicestershire, is quite good for nurturing new musicians, isn't it? Because is that, I think it's because the colleges often do music related courses. Is that right?
Yes, I'd say so. I'd say Leicester's becoming quite the hotbed for music. It's whenever you go anywhere now, there's a gig with new bands performing.
Absolutely.
I just at the moment, everywhere you go, there's just a new track coming out. It's very exciting.
Yeah. Talking about performing live, do you perform live as well?
I perform live wherever I can. I'm looking at getting some gigs together in the future though, to perform at myself. Some headline gigs.
That sounds a bit daunting. Are you excited by that?
Yes, I'm very excited. I love being on stage.
Excellent. I was going to say, have you done open mics and stuff around town?
Yeah, I've done a few open mics at the Sound House, which is a local venue in Leicester, maybe.
And the music cafe.
And the music cafe. A lot of times at the music cafe, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All the HQ events, all the Too Funky, and then he's doing Rhett's one next on June the 2nd, where Sean is the featured artist at Rhett's new open mic. All
right, so that'll be the 2nd of June. Is that like your next live performance?
Well, there'll probably be a couple of open mics before then, and I think that Sean's doing another college gig.
Not till the end of May.
End of May, yeah. So there'll be a couple of other things before then, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's play another one of your songs. Something I Can't Forget. Would you like to tell us a little bit about it before we play it? What's the inspiration behind it, Sean?
The inspiration for that song was I just thought about when I write songs, a lot of times I'll make up stories, sometimes not even from experiences I've had. And that's what I did with that song. I kind of just thought of a story that I could tell about an experience that I thought that people could relate to in the song.
All right. Okay. All right. So here's Something I Can't Forget by Sean Eliazah.
I'm sorry that your name doesn't ring any bells, and I don't mean to be impolite. You're not the first girl I've met tonight. You say that we have met before, and I don't think I would forget a face like yours. But we could always start again and become friends or even lovers. Even lovers. We could be lovers, we could be friends. This night we met might never end. So to start again, tell me something I can forget. What's your name again? What's your name again? What's your name again? What's your name again? Saw you looking at me in the corner of the room. Maybe I should have assumed that you knew me and I knew you, but I did not think about that. Too, are you the girl who'll be my world, and only time will tell. Only time will tell. We could be lovers, we could be friends. This night we met might never end. So to start again, tell me something I can forget. What's your name again? 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 What's your name again?
That was Something I Can't Forget by the awesome Sean Eliazah, who's this week's special guest here on Live, Local and Loud with his mixer and engineer, Mark. Sean, have you got any targets that you like to, musically, have you got any targets that you aim to sort of like achieve, like where you plan to be in 5 years' time or anything like that?
I'm hoping to film some music videos and start putting them out, so then I can eventually have kind of a more of a portfolio of what I'm like moving around, so then I can get some live shows together. I kind of want to just do more live stuff, basically,
right.
get on stage more and have my own. Do my own shows. That's kind of what I want to be doing.
Excellent. So when you do that, will you have, I mean, you've obviously got a lot of instruments around you. Will you be performing all the instruments yourself, or will you have people on the stage to help out?
I think I'm going to put some bands together to help me perform on stage as well.
Oh, okay. Because some people have a backing track, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I think there's a certain feel though with live instruments that is you can't fake with a backing track sometimes.
Yes, I agree, and it's much more entertaining for the crowd to watch as well. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And you'll probably perform mostly at I would imagine Too Funky, but also Soundhouse, like you say. Oh, by the way, we found out that Rhett's open mic is at the Crafty Dog in Braunston Gate. Yeah, so that'll be good. So, and you said you're playing there on the 2nd of June. How does the creative process happen, Sean, when you're writing your music? Is it a solitary thing, or do you chat about it with people?
I think a lot of the times I'll write a song depending if there's music playing, then I'll write a song that kind of fits what's playing. But otherwise, if there's no song, then I'll make up a song a cappella and think of it that way. But I think a lot of times it does help when there's a track already, because then I can think of the tonality that I'm going for with what I'm writing, or where I'm going to take the song, because it kind of starts telling a story for you before you tell the story.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Is there anyone you'd like to do a duet with in particular, if you did?
In modern times, I'd probably say somebody like Adele or Justin Timberlake, ironically, because I've been listening to a song of his called "Cry Me a River" recently.
Right.
I'm a big fan of that song, and I like the harmonies on it, so I'd do that with him.
Yeah, I must admit, both of those incredible vocalists. And I see you were selected as a BBC introducing artist a while back. How did that happen?
Well, we reached out to them and we spoke to them about our track, and we were very delighted that they picked us out of all the artists to be featured.
Wow.
It was a lot of fun hearing myself on the radio.
How do you know why they picked you? What made you stand out to them?
I'd say with the song that we handed into them, I'd say what stood out about it is it's quite grungy, and in a way I'd say you don't really hear too much grunge anymore.
No.
I don't think.
Well, the previous song was also a BBC introducing pick, and in fact that was actually playlisted on daytime radio. So obviously he was aware of the next song when it came, but he also said he'd be interested in having Sean play, live for some of their shows, Latitude, those other things they do in the summer, the summer festivals. So we'll be holding them on that. We'll be chasing them up on that.
Because they did one in Leicester, didn't they, a couple of years ago? Was it at De Montfort Hall out in the gardens?
Yeah, they've done quite a few. They've done quite a few these sort of big open air. They're quite good at them, actually. I think they're quite good events, and very good for very good for musicians to play at.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Good crowd.
Yeah. Okay. So, Sean, I'm going to ask you a cheeky question now. Now, your Facebook page says you're the most exciting young musical talent to emerge from Leicester in 2019. What makes you so exciting?
I've got a stage presence that you don't see very often, and I'm very, very versatile. I back my ability. I think I can do a lot musically, and I think that because of that, I've just got a very wide range of things that I can do with my music and in stage and performing. And I think that I know how to get a crowd going and moving, and I just enjoy myself when I'm on stage, and it's just a lot of fun for me. And that's why I think that.
Brilliant. Good. Well, I can't wait to see you live then. I'm looking forward to that. Excellent. No pressure. Do you actually practice your live performance, or do you just wait until you get out there?
A lot of the times now I practice before I go on stage, so I have an idea of what I'm going to be doing, how I'm going to look, and how I'm going to move on stage. Because there are certain shapes that don't look how you think they do until you actually look in the mirror and see what you're doing. It's very important as well to keep your presence so that you know what kind of movements you need to do, because sometimes if you do too much, then it's can be off-putting. You have to kind of find the right balance. So I always try and make sure I do that.
Okay, brilliant. Have you got any more plans for the future? Are you mixing any albums or EPs or anything yet?
Well, I've written a few songs that I'm planning on recording. I've got some songs down the pipeline that I'm planning on getting out very soon.
Okay, and how can people follow you on social media, Sean?
You can find me on Instagram, and on Instagram it is Sean Eliazah, and I'm on all the streaming platforms as Sean Eliazah and on YouTube.
I mean, how do you spell it? Sean Eliazah.
SeanEliazah.
Before we go, can you just tell us a little bit about your next song that we're going to play? Maybe. This is my favourite. I love this one. So what's it all about? Maybe.
This song is about two people who you could assume are together, but they don't think that they deserve one another. They're kind of at each other's heads. They're kind of at a standing point in their wherever they are in whatever relationship they have. They don't know what to think about each other anymore, and they're trying to figure things out. That's kind of what I'd say that is.
So thank you both very much for coming on my little show today, Sean and Mark. It's been lovely chatting to you both. And here is Maybe by Sean Eliazah. That was me chatting to young Sean Eliazah. So yeah, great to hear about his tunes that we often play here on Live Local and Loud. So yeah, great stuff. So now it's time for a bit of Comprehend and New Ben's Hublots.
That boy is our last hope.
People that always calling me evil when I'm so high up in the sky that I will soar like an eagle. I know I'm a little poor like a beagles. Feed me a piece of pork so I look more like I'm Smeagol. Skiggity giggity till I liggity split. And I'm to these minimies always giving me. I picture this differently when beginning to spit. You can go and see in my history I was limiting this. Hot boxing, so what's popping? Got top notch scotching, watch boxing. Drop top rocks lost in my washing. Flop this, stop copying. I never did dirt on the road, but I did get dirt on my clothes. Flipped herb, then my load. Never did worse, but you know I guess I did get worse in my smoke. A new new bend, shoe blows. Your girl's got a brand new nose. Me, I got true friends and a few foes. No peaceful brand shoes though. The new trend, you know. Me, I ain't got a damn clue, bro. Say shoes, I don't do those. Still, I make you flip out like judo. A new bend, shoe blows. Your girl's got a brand new nose. Me, I got true friends and a few foes. No peaceful brand shoes though. The new trend, you know. Me, I ain't got a damn clue, bro. Say shoes, I don't do those. Still, I make you flip out like judo. Babe, I'm not known for waiting. Wanna back doors in, home invasion. Meanwhile, I'm alone and basting myself in a bit of hot sauce and tasting. I can't take it, it's quite the heat, and I feel a bit of burning inside of me. A lot of people never see this side to me, cause I'm weird and my mind is a rivalry. That girl that you messaged on Facebook is busy round my place. She's getting her face, she said oh my god, and she don't even pray much. I give her my ain't talking a bait hook. Still you see me roll up like lifts. I don't mind girls with the plus size hips. Don't touch my chips and you just might live. I love my chicks good minded. I'm doing it better than anybody that you ever knew. I'm spitting it clever, this ain't a hobby if there's revenue. If we're living together, just say you never knew. A battle of the chains of the lever, I used to get the truth. I'm thin on a slinky vibe, I still tie her down, I'm a kinky guy. From Thai birds all the way down to pinky white. I like words but I wanna put my inside. A new bend, shoe blows. Your girl's got a brand new nose. Me, I got true friends and a few foes. No peaceful brand shoes though. The new trend, you know. Me, I ain't got a damn clue, bro. Say shoes, I don't do those. Still I make you flip out like judo. A new bend, shoe blows. Your girl's got a brand new nose. Me, I got true friends and a few foes. No peaceful brand shoes though. The new trend, you know. Me, I ain't got a damn clue, bro. Say shoes, I don't do those. Still I make you flip out like judo. She made me sore when she's my kid. She said can I have more like she's Oliver Twist. She's on all fours and she's rocking her hips. So I pull down my drawers, put my to her lips. I'm eccentric, I'm not no apprentice. I don't move weight, so don't ask me to bench. Apprehensive, I don't know why. Looking like I need a little fix. Road bike.
That was the wonderful Comprehend and New Ben's Hublots. Okay, so now I'm going to play an old song, or oldish song, a couple of years, a year ago or so, I think, from Prime. Of course, Lee from Prime, the singer from Prime, used to do the interviews here on Live, Local and Loud. But he doesn't at the moment. But yeah, so here's one of their last songs before the band split up. It's Prime and Sorry.
For doing got me sorry. Ooh, so sorry now. You got me sorry. Ooh, so sorry now. You got me sorry. Oh baby, ooh, so sorry now. You got me sorry. Ooh, so sorry now.
That was a blast from the past and Prime Sorry. The last, or one of the last songs I did before they split up about a year or so ago. So that brings us to the end of another live Local and Loud with me, Kevin Gaughan. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget, if you want to check out any of our interviews or listen to any of our past shows, have a look at musicinleicester.co.uk. There'll be a handy playlist on the right hand side. Also, don't forget, if you want to see what's on in the live local music scene in Leicestershire, check out our very handy gig guide in musicinleicester.co.uk. So do have a great week, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next Thursday here on Hermitage FM at 5 o'clock.